Hello, everybody, and welcome. Namaste. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sakaira, and I'm having a self-care day. Period, guys. I literally have conditioner in my hair. I'm in my natural element. I'm vibing with the natural light from Mama Gaia, and I'm at peace. But I felt called to do a pick a card for you guys. What are you manifesting in love? What is coming to you in love right now? So if you guys are ready and you want to vibe and you want to tune in with your girl, let's jump into this pick a card. But guys, I do want to announce two things. So I did orchestrate the whole raffle thing. If you're interested in signing up for the raffle for the free giveaway for 5 free readings or 5 free nail sets, hit my website, thegoldofthesoul.com, hit the events page, and the first thing you will see is the entry for the raffle. Fill it out, submit it, I will get it, I promise you. Also, guys, on that same page, on the events page at my website, there's also the registration event. It's free for Golden Conversations, the first episode. It's happening in 2 days on Sunday. For those of you who can't make it, it's all good. I will be posting the recap, but if you are interested in attending, you can sign up through my website. It is a free Zoom event. You'll get the link and I will see you there. Also, guys, I did want to say too, if you are not able to make it, but you would like me to touch on some of the topics that we're going to be talking about as far as it pertains to your life and your specific situations, the topic for Golden Conversations this week is going to be triggers. So if you have triggers you want to share, or you have triggers that you want advice for, you guys can drop the comments below. You guys can DM me if you want it to be a little more personal, and I will try to answer as many questions and get to as many of your scenarios as I can. But we only have an hour, so we're going to make it work. I just wanted to put that out there. But guys, we're now going to jump into this beautiful card selection, this pile selection. So if you're ready, let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome to the card selection, where we have 3 beautiful piles for 3 beautiful groups. We have group 1 with the honey calcite stone, we have group 2 with the orange calcite stone, and we have group 3 with the green calcite stone. And of course, we have the selenite wand and the love quartz, the rose quartz for the love period. All right, guys, so the question is, what are you manifesting in your love life? And I need you guys to really take some deep breaths, connect with your center, connect with your guides. Ask them to guide you in the direction that's going to be the most beneficial, the most informative, the most helpful. Set some intentions and see which pile or which piles, because it could be more than one that resonates with you, which one speaks to you, right? And if you guys feel called to watch more than one, then feel free to do so, because that just means that there's messages in both groups for you guys. So feel free to pause this, look it over, spend as much time as you need. And then you guys, if you need more time, you can press play whenever you feel ready or you feel called to, and you can tune in with me. We're gonna go ahead and get started with group number 1 with the honey calcite. All right, guys, for those of you who selected group number 1 or pile number 1 with the honey calcite stone, this is your reading. So let's get into it. This is what are you manifesting in love. We're gonna start with the romance oracle. You deserve love. You are lovable and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for me, what I'm really feeling for you guys in group number 1 is that you guys are manifesting a connection that you finally deserve. The only thing that I am feeling is that with this divine timing is at work in your love life, some of you guys could be single right now, manifesting a new connection. Some of you guys could be in a connection that you're not satisfied in and manifesting a newer connection that would be more your speed or more your style or more in alignment with what you feel like you deserve, right? But I really feel like with this worth waiting for and you deserve love, some of you guys in group 1, and you know we are healers on this channel, so I have to get the message of healing in there. Some of you guys in group 1, you don't necessarily have the most confidence when it comes to love, or you're not the most secure when it comes to love. I don't like the word insecurity. I feel like it's a mean word, guys, but that's what I'm picking up on. There's major insecurities for group number 1. The fact that spirit is coming in with the you deserve love, I feel like because we asked, right? The question was, What are you manifesting? I feel like you're manifesting a version of you as well who knows their worth, right? Who knows what they deserve. And I feel like the reason why divine timing is also at play here is because you need time to catch up to the greatness and the whole of who you are. Right, group number one, you guys are beautiful people. You guys are amazing people. You guys are magnetic, attractive people. And I feel like you're finally starting to understand who you are and really get in alignment with this notion, with this idea of being somebody who deserves love, right? You deserve everything you see. You deserve all the commitment. You deserve all the stability, all the permanence, all the growth, whatever it is that you want from your love life. I feel like you're manifesting it, but it's taking a while because you have to become the person who feels worthy of it. Let's put it that way, yeah? All right, so for Island Times Wellness, we have Cupid's Arrow. Ooh, new love, guys. I was telling you. So it says, and I did shuffle these cards, guys. These are all pulled at random, and I did not see them beforehand. So it says, have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. Hesitation. Now, guys, two things I'm picking up on in this card. Three, right? Have faith. Love is coming. Those are two separate ideas, but I kind of feel like it's together. Like, have faith because love is coming. Some of you guys right now, especially with this you deserve love and worth waiting for, some of you guys are waiting for this arrow to strike. Some of you guys, the arrow has struck, but it feels like self-love, right, for some of you. But I feel like what you're manifesting is the divine timing that's at play. It's gonna lead to some really good things for you guys, right? But with this hesitation, that was the last phrase I'm gonna say on this card. And with this surprise, guys, I'm all over the place, I know, but follow me, please. Surprise invitation or meeting, right? This to me feels like worth waiting for. Some of you guys may be caught off guard by the connection that you manifest because you weren't expecting it, right? Some of you guys are doing so much work on self that it's like when this connection comes in, when Cupid's arrow strikes, you're almost not even ready. Like, you're ready, right? But you're surprised, you're caught off guard, and you were not expecting it, right? But then the other thing that I see is the hesitation. For me, that feels really much, very much connected to this: you deserve love, you are lovable. For some of you, it's that energy of, how do I explain it? Like, you know, hesitation is like you're second guessing something, right? Or you're doubting something, so you proceed a little more cautiously, or you hesitate. That's like what I'm picking up on. Some of you guys, the reason why divine timing is at play here is because you need time, again, to get confident in who you are, to get confident in your worth, knowing what you're worth, knowing what you deserve. Some of you guys may hesitate. If I'm feeling like if Cupid's arrow was to strike right now for group number one, some of you guys would be a little hesitant. And that's because you haven't fully caught up to this you deserve love, you are lovable kind of energy. It's coming. You guys are manifesting it, but you're taking your time, and it's not a rush, right? Group one, this is healing. This is getting in alignment with who you are, and there is no timing. There is no race for that. You guys deserve love, and in the divine timing of your life, you will come to the recognition of it, period. All right, guys, so let's get Moonology. Look, the answers you need are coming. So some of you guys have been wondering if love is coming, if Cupid's arrow is ever going to strike. And I feel like what you're manifesting is Cupid's arrow striking. However, I feel like there is a little bit of a delay or a hang up because you guys are still finding yourselves, right? You're finding who you are, you're discovering yourselves. And it's a beautiful thing. But with this full moon in Gemini, right? Full moons represent cycles and periods and phases of releasing. And so Gemini's saying, or their I guess saying would be the right word, is I think. So some of you guys are overthinkers. Some of you guys could have Gemini in your chart, or you're connecting with a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. But with that full moon in Gemini, it's like release that overthinking tendency that you have, right? That could be, I'm hearing, like self-sabotaging. Release that need to know everything or need to like figure it out, because Spirit is wanting you to be patient with yourself and to understand that the answers that you need are coming. But right now, divine timing is at play. Ooh, so you guys are manifesting a connection. It's just taking a little while. And some of you guys are a little impatient, but that's okay. So let's get to the tarot now. And let's see what we have. Oh, it's upside down. Sorry, guys. We got the 10 of Wands. We have the, what is this? The 8 of Swords, And we have the Ace of Wands. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So for some of you guys, right, you're releasing some burdensome cycles, or you're putting an end to it, right? It's like carrying this energetic weight or this energetic burden. For some of you, it's carrying the burden of insecurity, of feeling like you're not enough, is what I'm feeling. And it looks like you guys are ready to wrap that cycle up and release it. You're manifesting the ending of a certain cycle that has been very heavy for you, very like taxing for you. But with this Eight of Swords, I feel like you guys are really getting stuck in your head a lot. And it's one of those things with that the answers you need are coming. For some of you, it's like, for some of you, this is the cycle of being single, right? And some of you are questioning, will this cycle ever end? Because it feels like a lot energetically to bear, right? Sometimes being alone, especially when you want companionship, when you want love, when you see love around you, but you haven't quite found it for yourself, that can be energetically, I keep hearing like taxing, but it can be a little bit disappointing. It could be saddening, right? And sometimes it can create some heavy emotions that are tough to carry, tough to walk around with, and it can keep you guys feeling stuck in this infinite loop of your thoughts, cyclical thinking, right? Not seeing a way out. Some of you guys are looking for answers and you can't find clarity to discover the answers. But we have divine intervention, right? My Ace of Wands card. But this to me is a brand new start for you guys, right? You're manifesting a brand new connection, right? Wands, that's fire energy. So this is going to be a connection that's going to be passionate. It's going to be magnetic. And this is what I was saying, like with this, you guys, I was saying you guys are attractive. You're magnetic. This is what you're attracting, right? Because you attract what you are. And that's what I was feeling. It's like you guys are discovering how attractive and magnetic and even seductive, I just heard for some of you. Okay. Wands, it can talk about sexual energy. So for some of you guys, you're manifesting a connection that's going to be very sexually enticing, right? And guys, I hope you guys that are watching are of age to be discussing these things, because this is not for the little ones, okay? I just got to put that out there. But as I was saying, you guys are really manifesting this brand new connection that's going to be a direct reflection of who you are, right? Which is somebody who is, I'm hearing like free-spirited when it comes to love. Some of you guys want a free-spirited connection, but you haven't caught up to that free-spirited energy that you are yet. For others of you, it's just that magnetic, seductive, attractive, confident, right? Confident quality that you guys are manifesting, because it's what you're becoming. And you're manifesting what you are pretty much, which I like. So guys, we're going to wrap this up with some advice. I did pull these cards as advice, and I asked Spirit to give us some messages that you guys need to hear as it pertains to your message. So for group one, we have reflection. Guys, I put this on everything that I love. I did not look at these cards. I shuffled and I kept them face down so I could be just as surprised as you. And wasn't I saying you guys are attracting a reflection of who you are? Whoo, Spirit, come through for group one. Look, it says give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out. What did this say? Have faith, love is coming. For some of you guys, you are separating, because I was saying for some of you, you're separating from a situation where it wasn't like, some of you guys, let me put it out there now if I haven't before, because maybe I thought it and I didn't say it. But for some of you guys, you're in a situation where you are with someone and you're not really the happiest in that connection, right? Give each other some space at the moment. For some of you, you're needing to take space from someone, but I'm not feeling, with this trust and have faith that all will work out for the best, I'm not feeling that this is you having like a reconciliation with this person. I feel like this person is reflecting to you that you are worth more than what you're settling for. And once you give that person or give that energy some space, for some of you, this is not about someone who you're already connected to. For others, for some of you, it's just giving yourself some space, right? Because if you look, there are not even two people in this card. For some of you, you just need some alone time to reflect and to understand who you are. But I do feel like you guys are going to attract a reflection of who you're becoming, literally. Then we have freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Now, wasn't I saying some of you guys can't like see the answers clearly because you're kind of stuck in this cycle of your thoughts that have you blinded? But I feel like Spirit is saying, as far as like this cycle of thinking that that has you kind of trapped or stuck, you have the potential, or you have the ability, I'm gonna say, to free yourself, right? The path is clear if you want it to be. Some of you guys want it, but there's still resistance there. But for others of you, I feel like you're getting in alignment with this sense of freedom, right? With the sense of who you are and what you deserve. And some of you are freeing yourselves from an energetically taxing or burdensome situation as well. And guys, I'm going to leave this right here. Literally, that was the last card I had for you guys. But I really vibed with this message and I really connected with it. For those of you who are moving on to group number 2, I will see you there. If you are stopping right here, thank you so, so much for spending time, space, and energy with me on this Friday, this Venus Day. Happy Venus Day to you guys. I love you and namaste. All right, group number 2, if you chose the orange calcite stone, this is your reading. I'm gonna set that bad boy right there. All right, let's get into it, guys. What are you manifesting in love? We're gonna start with the romance angels oracle, sorry. So for giving and learning, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So it looks like you guys are manifesting healing, group number 2. And then we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. I feel like group number 2, you guys are being guided to release some resentment, some of the energies, some of the pain from the past, in order to attract and manifest great love, right? With this make the effort, I feel like you guys are needing to make the effort towards yourselves, right? Towards releasing, towards becoming whole even, right? Whole and complete on your own. And that just means allowing yourself to feel the void that may feel like it's missing for some of you. For others of you, this is just the void that the past has created, the pain that has left almost like this gaping hole in your heart. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to learn from these experiences and to release the pain of them, but to retain the lessons, right? Like, you don't have to hold on to the trauma, but keep the lessons and use them to grow, right? Make the effort, because I feel like you guys are attracting some type of great love or romantic cycle that's beginning for you, but you're needing to release first to make room for this, right? And guys, I said this for group 1, we are healers on this channel, right? And so what would we be talking about if we didn't get to the nitty-gritty of the healing that has to happen for some of you that need healing, right? And it looks like so far we have 2 groups. I always say when my nose itches, it's confirmation. But we have 2 groups so far that has like a little bit of work to do on self. For group 1, it was different than group 2, but for group 2, I'm really picking up on the fact that you guys have some forgiving to do and you have some learning from your past to do. And that's where you're really needing to put in the work or to put in the effort. So let's get the Island Times Wellness. We have soulmates. Ooh, great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. I told you guys, it's like you're attracting a really great connection, a soulmate connection, but it's like you have to create the space for it. You can't attract this lovely, loving, beautiful connection until you clear out the old energies, right? Because guys, imagine this. Imagine attracting this beautiful person, right? Or this handsome person, for whatever you identify with. And you kind of mess it up because you haven't done the releasing from the past. You're still carrying the energies from the past. And most of the time when we carry energies from old situations, especially like painful energies, we tend to project onto people around us. And I feel like that's like the surest way or the quickest way to ruin a soulmate or a really, really good, intense connection. So let's read this card to you guys. And it says soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So some of you guys are creating space and room for someone who you are meant to have a connection with, right? A soul contract is someone who you are born into this lifetime with like a predetermined agreement that you made in the spiritual realm before you came into human physical form, that, you know, we're gonna have this experience, that it's gonna help us to grow and learn whatever lessons we need to learn. So I feel like you guys are really creating space for this new opportunity to learn more and to grow more, right? Some of you guys are learning from the past so that you can create more room to learn from whatever's coming next. And it doesn't mean that what's coming next isn't going to be permanent or long lasting, or it's going to be toxic, or it's going to be painful. You can learn lessons from a good experience just like you can learn lessons from a bad one, right? Or from a negative or a lower vibrational one. But I feel like you guys are coming into connection with someone who you are really meant to have some type of path with. Even if it's not forever, it's definitely going to be loving and genuine, and it's going to feel so connected. Like that word connected and connection just keeps like playing through my head as I'm talking to you guys. Connected, connection. Ooh. All right, so we got two, I was going to say Romance Oracle. Oh my gosh. We got two Moonology cards for group 2. 2 for 2, right? So the first one says, emotions are running high. Super moon. And the second one says, prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. So this is what I was saying, guys. With this forgiving and learning, right, and making the effort to do the forgiving, to do the learning, to release the past, heal from whatever you experience, I feel like this is going to bring up a lot of deep emotions for you guys. The moon talks about emotions, period, especially on a really, really deep level. And sometimes it talks about emotions that are not even known, right, or not even let's call them like surface level emotions. They're not surface level emotions. So they're not well known or acknowledged sometimes by us, right? And so with this, emotions are running high. I feel like you guys are right now manifesting triggers, right? But it feels like it's necessary because these triggers or these emotional peaks are going to help you to come into realization of what you've been carrying so that you can release it. And then boom, once you release it, what do we have? A soulmate connection with lots of prosperity that lies ahead. You could be connecting with the Taurus. You could have Taurus in your chart. Doesn't have to be, but Taurus is just that energy of stability and comfort and growth and permanence, right? And slow and steady wins the race. And they love comfort. So I feel like you guys are going to be in a connection that really feels like home to you. And that's what I was saying, like that connected connection. Like you guys are going to feel like you're like, that's that where have you been my whole life kind of connection. Ooh, group number 2, you guys got the I don't even have a word for what that is, but that's powerful. So let's get into the tarot and let's see what Spirit is saying that you are manifesting in love right now. So we have, oh, I have them upside down, sorry guys. Ooh, the Two of Cups. Didn't I say you guys are coming into union? Two of Cups is that boyfriend, girlfriend, I like you, you like me, I love you, you love me, I'm feeling this, I want you to be mine forever kind of connection. A soulmate connection, right? Now guys, this is not like the lovers necessarily, but I feel like this is the beginning stages of like boyfriend, girlfriend, and it's really good and you're really connecting with this person. Some of you guys, it could be a same-sex connection. For others of you, it doesn't have to be. It's just, I just feel like the two female energies represent how nurturing and loving and gentle this connection is going to be. Some of you guys have been waiting for that. Some of you guys haven't experienced that. You've experienced a lot more traumatic things and you're finally ready for something that's going to be more balanced, more blissful, more beautiful in its experience. And I feel like that's what you're manifesting. Then we have the Seven of Swords. Ooh. And then we have the Hanged Man. So some of you guys right now, and this is what I was saying, you're making room for this love connection, but it looks like you're needing to take some time to observe or to gain some type of perspective on your self-sabotaging tendencies, right? Which could be that projecting that I was talking about. If you don't release, you carry all that energy with you and you project it onto those around you. And I feel like Spirit is wanting you to become aware, or Spirit is even saying that you're becoming aware of how you have a tendency to self-sabotage. And it stems from, I feel like with this Hanged Man, that's taking time to get a really deep perspective on something, right? A really close perspective on something. And I feel like you guys are going to be really taking, I'm hearing like a journey into the past, especially with this card, making the effort. Some of you guys are really wanting to make the effort because you want to be a healthy person or a healthy version of yourself, I'm going to say, in order to manifest a really healthy connection. And some of you guys are aware of some of the more unhealthy tendencies that you may have based on things that you've experienced that have shaped you to be the person you are now. And you're realizing that those are the things that have to go. They have to be released, right? You're needing a change in your perspective, but first you have to understand what's causing you to have the perspective that you have right now. And I feel like that's what you're manifesting and understanding so that you can make the effort and therefore attract this prosperous soulmate connection, which is going to be really, really good for you guys. And so let's get some advice. I did ask Spirit to use these cards as advice or just messages. Guys, I can't even talk. Messages that you need to hear. So for group number 2, what are the messages? We have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for that is the gateway to the soul. I feel like for this, guys, this is talking about the answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. I feel like you guys are understanding your hearts. right? You guys are understanding the pain that lingers in your heart, right? With that, if you could do anything, what would it be? I feel like you guys are wanting to make the effort. Some of you guys realize that, I feel it, like some of you guys really realize that you're not in the best place to be attracting a soulmate, right? Some of you guys acknowledge that you are not your most healthiest you. You're not your most loving you. You're not your most healed you. And so you're like, if I could do anything right now, what I would do is heal the past, because some of you guys are really in tune with the pain that you're still carrying, and it comes up every so often is what I'm feeling. And you're now wanting to get to the heart of it. It's like almost like that tired of being tired kind of feeling. It's like, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired now. I'm ready to just make the effort to heal myself. And I feel like that's what you guys are wanting to do, heal your hearts, because that's where the answer lies anyway. And then we have only time will tell. So I feel like some of you guys have been questioning, if you really do have a soulmate. And I feel like literally Spirit is saying only time will tell, because it's only a matter of time before you manifest them. But look at this woman's heart, right? And you could be a man watching or a woman watching, but this heart is glowing, it's illuminated. And I feel like this is you. Even like she's even crying, right? Or that could be reflections of light, but to me it looks like tears or something like streaming from her eyes. I feel like only time will tell is like that. In time you will heal. Only time will tell how long it'll take, right? But you guys are ultimately manifesting this soulmate, and only time will tell how it comes in, when it comes in, how fast it comes in, right? But this only time will tell feels like you guys don't need to focus on the win of what's going on. It feels like you need to focus on the healing of what needs to happen so that you can manifest what it is that you've been looking for, which is a really, really nice, long, stable connection. Some of you guys want marriage, right? Something really solid and secure. But I feel like that's what you're coming into. It's just a matter of you making the effort to create space and room for it. All right, group 2, come in for the reading. I love this. So thank you guys so much for sharing time, space, and energy with me. If you vibed with this message or any of the other messages that came out, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you guys are heading over to group number 3 with me, or you're heading back to group number 1 with me, I will see you there. If not, and you're stopping here, thank you so much. I love you, and namaste. All right, group number 3, for those of you who chose the green calcite stone, this is your reading. Let's get into it. What are you manifesting as it pertains to love, when it comes to love? So guys, we are going to start with the Romance Angels Oracle cards. And let's see, you guys are romancing. You guys are manifesting healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And then we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So far, all 3 groups are doing healing. You're manifesting a period of healing where you can release some things from your past and get in tune with yourself more, so that you can come in into alignment with the love that you're looking for, right? The love you're looking to manifest. With this healing family issues, I feel like some of you guys have picked up some familial patterning, right? That has influenced the way you experience love, the way you go after love, the love that you attract, even for some of you. And I feel like it's not really about forgiving your parents specifically. I feel like it's just about releasing the energies that you picked up, especially like during childhood, pertaining to people who were around you, who helped you to grow and develop and shape your perspective on love and life right now. And with this retreat, I feel like you guys are really needing to go into like a hermit mode. You guys could be Virgos or have it in your chart. It doesn't have to be, but I'm getting like hermit mode from this, where you guys are needing to retreat, spend time with self, so that you can do the work to release these energies from your past. And it's interesting because the green calcite stone is a stone of healing. So some of you guys could be doing some major healing, especially if you connected with that stone. Some of you guys are needing to heal your heart chakras. So let's get some Island Time Wellness decks. Wow. I just said some of you guys are needing to heal your heart chakras, and we have Stabbed in the Back. Guys, I did shuffle these cards. These were all pulled at random, and I did have them face down, so I didn't see what they were. But this says heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. Now, this is what I'm saying. Some of you guys have, I don't feel like some of you guys were stabbed in the back by your family. I feel like what happened was some of you guys picked up patterning from your family that allowed you to manifest a connection in which you did get stabbed in the back. Some of you guys watched like family members or adults around you in your early years of childhood like get cheated on or experience unhealthy connections. and you internalized this, therefore you manifested it because it's what you had in your energy, right, in your subconscious mind growing up. And so to you, I'm not saying that you saw it as okay, but because it was present within like your energy field, it's what was reflected back to you. Some of you guys experienced a lot of pain, and the root of it, right, it's even dating back before this person that you connected with. The root of it comes from familial or like family patterning, or like things that you picked up in like your family relationships, I'm gonna say. And with this retreat, some of you guys are really needed to take some time out to do that healing, to get over the pain of whatever heartache or whatever betrayal you experienced. So let's get some Moonology on the table. Let's see. Surrender to the divine. I feel like you guys are surrendering this pain to the divine, right? You guys know that saying, like, give it to God. I feel like that's what you guys are doing. It's like whatever pain you endured, whatever. And I just saw 333 as I was talking. So whatever pain you guys are or have endured in the past, I feel like Spirit is saying that now is the time for you to surrender. And I feel like this is what you guys are manifesting. You're manifesting right now a period in your life of healing where you're going to be able to surrender whatever pain, whatever trauma, whatever old patterning to God, right, to the universe, and give it to source so that you can create room in your heart for more healthier dynamics, right? Whether that's like healthier ways of thinking or just healthier connections that you're making with people. I feel like you're just giving to God or to the universe the things that are no longer serving you. You're surrendering to the process of healing. Some of you guys could be a little resistant to healing, and Spirit is getting you in a position to surrender that because it's necessary. But I feel that. And so let's get some tarot on the table for you guys for group 3. Ooh, it's crazy because I saw 333 for group 3, so that number could be symbolic for some of you. Let's see, the first card out, we have the Empress. So I'm feeling like you guys needed to, or right now you're manifesting, I'm gonna say, a period of growth, right? Because some of you guys had to endure whatever you went through, this betrayal, right? This healing family issues. Some of you guys need to grow from these energies. And so you had to experience them because those were going to be the catalyst for you to grow and transform in this lifetime. And so now we have the Star. Yeah, some of you guys are rebuilding yourself. That's Aquarius energy. This is Venus energy. And it's interesting because it's Venus day, it's Friday. Some of you guys could have Venus placements in your charts like Taurus or Libra. Others of you could have Aquarius in your chart, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like with this I gotta backtrack for a second, guys. This surrender to the divine, it just says full moon. Full moons represent time, cycles, periods, phases in your life where releasing is done, right? Where you can surrender or cleanse your energy or purge whatever is no longer serving you from your energy. And I feel like that's what I was saying. Like, you guys are surrendering the old to the divine so you can create space for the new, right? Especially so you can get your heart back where it's supposed to be, where it needs to be, as far as like a good place where you're healed and you're connected to the whole of who you are, so that you can attract better connections in your life. And this doesn't have to just be attracting better romantic connections, but for some of you, you guys will improve the bonds around you as well. Is something I'm picking up on. But with the Star card and the Empress, it's like, this is growth, right? That requires some healing. Because the Star card, it talks about friendship, it talks about healing, it talks about faith. But what I'm picking up on is healing, right? It's like the catalyst is the growth that's going to have you guys really get into this energy of healing yourselves, healing your hearts specifically. But it's a necessary process. This is what you guys are manifesting right now, a period in which you're going to be doing some healing. And I feel like this is going to be a little bit heavy for some of you, because some of you guys are going to be picking up on some energies that you were not aware of, right? The moon represents deep emotions, and I feel like some of you guys are going to be connecting with some really deep emotions that maybe you didn't even remember existed inside of you. This is feeling like an energy of suppression, right? Where you're dealing with all the painful betrayal, all the things that came up in your childhood that you probably tried to like block out of your head or out of your mind. But Spirit is going to put you in a place of solidarity where you're going to be able to retreat into your own energy and do some self-reflecting, right? Some introspection. And you're going to see that the growth that's happening right now is the catalyst that's going to get you to heal, right? You have some growth and expansion coming in. And I feel like it's what you manifested. Some of you guys have actually asked God, the universe, source, to help you grow, to help you transform, to help you heal. And I feel like this is what you're manifesting. Some of you guys know, I feel like all of the groups I'm channeling for today, you guys have an inner knowing that you are not in the position or in the best position to be in a beautiful, healthy, loving dynamic or connection, and you guys are wanting to really fix that. So I feel like you're manifesting it, and for some of you guys it's going to be intense, but Spirit is saying that it's necessary, because if you want these things to come to you in love, you got to do the healing to get it done. It's so funny, guys, because I was almost going to do a pick a card for what are you healing from, or what do you need to heal from. And I feel like it's a mixture of the two. It's like, what are you manifesting in love? But a lot of you guys are manifesting healing so that you can love from a healthier place and you can receive love in a more healthy way. And then the last tarot card we have out is the Queen of Swords. I like the imagery on her. She's cute. She is cute. All right, guys. So I feel like for group 3, you guys are doing the healing, and you guys are getting like this is like the wisdom, right? I feel like you guys are, for some of you, you're cutting off certain energies, or you're cutting out certain energies because you're realizing, like, look at her face. She is dead serious, and she's like, I know that does not serve me. That has to go. I feel like you guys are rebuilding yourselves. You're manifesting you rebuilding yourself, and you're going to be in this place. After you go through the growth, after you go through the healing, you're going to find yourself in this place of being wise, right? Being connected to spirit and being guided by spirit. But I also feel like you guys are going to be in this place to have the knowledge or the awareness, right? Because the Queen of Swords, that's mental energy, right? The mind. And so I feel like you guys are going to have this mental acuity or this mental awareness of what's not working, what you need to cut out, what you need to release. I feel like that's what you guys are manifesting, the wisdom to know what's no longer serving you and the strength to get rid of it. Because this Queen of Swords, she doesn't come to play around. She doesn't come to hold on to old energies. She's fair, she is kind, but she is very stern in her beliefs, right? And she's also very stern in her motivation to act. And I feel like some of you guys are going to be putting on like this, or taking on this energy where you are just not settling for the BS. You're not taking it. You're not having it. And I feel like that's the growth. Some of you guys are stepping into your power, and that's what you're manifesting as far as it comes to like love. For some of you, this is manifesting like self-love. That was another message that came through for a lot of the groups today too. I'm saying a lot like it was only like it wasn't only 2 other besides you guys. But I do feel that very strongly, and I love this. This is like a very empowering thing. Like I feel like you guys are really like, look at this, the sword, right? Queen of Swords, and then you have the knife from stabbed in the back. Some of you guys are really getting to the meat of like what this was and how you can no longer like what is the phrase I'm looking for? Like how you guys are no longer going to be tolerating this or attracting this. Like you guys are getting clear about what you want. You're making up your mind. You're like, no, this is it. Like I'm not dealing with it. And that's powerful. See, my nose is itching. That's confirmation. All right, guys. So I did pull these cards, and I asked Spirit to give them to me as like advice or messages that you guys need to hear as it pertains to your spread and what you're manifesting in love. So let's see what Spirit had to say. We have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Some of you guys picked up this energy in your childhood of doing things based on, we're gonna leave that right there, guys. Doing things based on what you feel like you should do, right? Or like some of you guys have like you had people in your environment or in your experience that played like guilt trips on you. I'm even feeling like that gaslighting, like making you feel like something is your fault when it really wasn't, things of that nature, right? But I feel like you guys are coming out of a cycle of doing things because of other people or for other people, and now you're like, what do I want? You're getting clear in your headspace about what it's going to take for you to be who you want to be and who you need to be, right? And then the last card out is imagine let's start over. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. I feel like this is what you guys are doing. It's like you're getting clear about what you want. And I was saying this is like in your headspace, but excuse me. Some of you guys are really you're getting clear in your headspace by cutting out even unwanted thoughts, right? That was a thing, because I felt it like some of you guys are cutting through the BS. Some of you guys are cutting off energies, and thoughts are energies, right? Thoughts are things. And so some of you guys are getting rid of the thoughts that you picked up, that family patterning or that childhood patterning, and you're creating this room, right? Surrendering the old to the divine so you can create room for the new possibilities in your life. And I feel like what you guys are manifesting is growth, so that you can endure and be in and attract more healthy connections. So guys, this is what I have for you. I am going to leave this right here, and I'm going to pick up that card off the floor as well. But if you vibed with this, if you connected with any of the other messages for the other pals or other groups, thank you so much for sharing time, space, and energy with me. I love you, and namaste. All right, guys, so this concludes the pick a card for today. If you guys vibed with this, if you guys resonated with any of the messages, let your girl know. I love to hear the feedback. Drop a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Let's keep this beautiful channel and family growing, glowing, and going. Again, guys, if you want to sign up for the giveaway, it's on my website, on the events page. Hit thegoldofthesoul.com. Hit the events page, you'll see the entry for the raffle, and then underneath that, if you guys are interested in attending the Golden Conversations event, you will also see that on the same page. It is free. Bless. All right, guys, so I'm gonna leave this here. I love you guys so much. Always grateful for you guys. We made it to 100 subs. I gotta put that in there. And